Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey Melissa, welcome in. Hey Tanya. Thank you, Latte. Hey Matu. Hey, you changed me. Free, I will be in and out the chat. About to start getting ready for work. It's a lot of replays that we'll be watching at work tonight. Yeah, girl, get your money. Come back. We gonna be here. Hey Leela. What's up, Sparks with the 10 S's? Hey Roslyn. Hey Christina. Miss Ashley. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sniffing. Hey, Dreamy Girl. What's up, Beverly? Hey, I'm Chosen. Just Jules. Miss Phelps. Hey, Miss Phelps. Miss Phelps, I feel like was you in here last time? I'm Chosen said, welcome in, everyone that's coming in. Don't forget to smash that like button, please, and thank you. What's up, Candy? I'll turn this on. Hey, Robin. Let me pan this. Y'all, I'm sniffling. I'm sorry. I got clothes in the background because I'm taking my winter clothes out so I can bring my summer clothes in. So don't mind it. Don't mind it. Candy said, can we get those likes up, please? That white chair is clean. Thank you. Miss White got me this chair, actually. Or because they're doing content all over. So, somebody saying that they was talking about their children. But why is she trying to act like she care? Does she really care or does she not care? Because I think it's for clout. It's for clout because she don't care. And today we gonna discuss that today. Fendi, stop. Hey Terry. All right, y'all. Because I'm gonna have to delete that part of the live. But anyway, thanks for everybody for coming in. Thank you so much, Terry. I guess I need to read this. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. You know what, Chosen? If I put that girl up here, she gonna bother me the whole time. Hey, A Stokes. You say good night. Good night. Come here, Fifin. Come here, Mama. Look. Say hi. Not to me. To them. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Mama. Not to me. To them. She was drinking some water. Okay. So thank you, Spark. She's so bad, y'all. She run this little house. For real. Anybody on the phone with me already know I be Fendi. No, sit down, stop. Not good night, like I'm going to sleep. Oh, okay. Good night, babes. I know what you mean now. Hey, Tab. Tabby had a great live. If y'all didn't catch it, go catch it. Yes, she is. She's a Shih Tzu. I believe somebody told her to go get that TPO. You know what? So let's start with that. So I do believe that somebody told her to go get it. But the thing about it is, if you pay attention, nobody was really on her. Nobody was really talking about her. Shut up, Tabitha. Nobody was actually talking about her kids. They were talking about her. You know, they're talking about her parenting, like we're gonna do tonight, and we're gonna show you what she actually allows a man to do in front of her kids, to her kids. Um, we gonna show you. So she, but the TPO. Let me start there. The TPO. Yes, y'all going fast. Somebody slow it down. Because it is going a little fast for me. Um, Felicia, you said somebody told her to go get the TPO. You know who that somebody is. The somebody is the, I'm sure, the girl Sherelle. Because you know she think that she could take everybody to court about something, but we all know she, you know, have she been to court for her kids? But that's neither here or there. She can't care if she let other shit pass when it comes to the other two baby daddies. Um, yeah, you're right. The other baby daddies, and I actually had a I actually had a screenshot of where um it was from Dawn, and they was talking about how she's not going to actually that they was talking about in court how Robert was going to say he didn't actually want to pay child support if the other baby daddies wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to them other baby daddies, she just gonna torture Robert. Let's just put it like that. She's out to torture Robert. Yes, she is a human. Leave my baby alone. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Shanta. Okay, so I'm just making sure everybody, hi, everybody that's coming in. Hey, Jasmine. Ray Gibbs. I just read your comments, but I don't think I spoke to you. But hey, babes. So let me start with some of these. We're gonna do these together. Let me bring it on over. Okay, y'all. Let me take a sip. Hey, no more drama. What's up? Okay. So here we go. This right here, terrible. So they was walking somewhere, as we could see.
I want to say something to you.
Let me make sure the volume up over here.
Nene 20.
Let me see.
Nene 20.
Okay. So did y'all listen clearly? Can y'all hear it? Is it loud enough? Y'all heard what he said, right? Y'all see she got mama on her hand? First and foremost, that shows that he does not respect your child. He does not respect your kid. She told him, some guy on here want to say something to you. He responded with suck my. That's disrespectful. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know what I just thought of. Y'all remember when she first came on the scene with RH, and she was in the comments and she was snappy, and nobody actually liked her. He's doing man, all the karma is coming around full circle, because he's doing exactly what she was doing. He's doing exactly to her she's been doing. Because why would you even let him talk to your supporter like that? But why would you more so let him even say that in front of your child? So she's getting her same treatment. What's up, Am? She's getting her same treatments. Okay, but that goes to show you she's gonna let anything be said. She's gonna do anything. Y'all remember the breaking the internet video? She wanted to break the internet so bad, and that was just her trying to prove to Jonelle that she no longer likes Robert, because that was a big thing for him. I'll show y'all. So that was a big thing for him. So her breaking the internet, kissing all tongue kissing in front of her children, she don't care. She'll do anything for a man. They gonna always come before her children. Let me see. Um, And y'all, to be real, like I've been in that situation. Like she's ruining that. She's ruining her kids like that. Like I am that girl who mother chose men before their kids. Hey to everyone, I'm peeking in. I'm still in my cubicle, girl. Stay cute in that cubicle. All right. Well, he's like the men, so he probably meant it. So, well. What you said, Christina, you need to quit it. He probably like the men. Yeah, he probably did mean it, honey. You know what they say. Okay. So I showed this video the other day, but I needed to show it again. Because even though he did it, she allowed it, right? She allowed it to be done. You cause trauma on your own children. Hey, Special K. Let me check this, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Um, just make sure I miss nothing. You cause trauma. You let trauma be done to your children right in front of you. This was trauma for her. At the end of the day, it maybe was a joke to them, her and Janostrils, as Lupac say. It probably was a joke to them, but she tried to portray, oh, she's scared of her daddy, oh, she's this and she's that. But if you felt like that, why did you let this happen? You further cause trauma on this child. So let's just watch it, y'all.
Daddy outside. Why? Look at daddy. Come on, come on, come on. Why? You want to see daddy? Why? You want to see daddy? Look. Come on, come on, come on, yeah. You want to see daddy? Say bye, mommy, bye. Come on. You want to see daddy? You want to see daddy? You want to see daddy? Why? Why you want to see daddy? You don't want to go to Robert house? Go to Robert house? Yeah. Damn, man. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, yes, it was bogus. It was too bogus, right? Number one, she allowed it. Okay, because me, I would have set the record straight. I got the issue with my baby daddy, not you, or my ex-husband, not you. When we not finna play with my child like that. We not finna use her because you mad at him because of what he said, or actually, let's get this right. You was mad at him because you felt like Tasha K when Tasha K came out with Pretty Bree. This is what this scenario was all about. You was mad that Tasha K came out and said and brought that Pretty Bree stuff out, and you swore Robert had something to do with it. So this is what made him actually play with his child, and she allowed it. So who don't care about their kids? Briana Hampton. That was disrespectful seeing this. That was disrespectful of them to do. It does. It makes me mad every time because it's just like, what mama will actually even allow it, and what grown ass man will actually do it? Because now he got to remember he's in that same seat. Now you got kids with her. So everything that she allowed you to do, sir, she going to allow the next one to do to you. She did think it was funny. You don't want to go with Robert. You don't want to go. First of all, why are you even calling that child Daddy Robert to her? This was one of the most disturbing videos to me. It's tragic. That girl is held on wheels. Hey, D Ham, what's up? Um, Get them likes up, please. Hey, Ramona. I bet he's still saying, damn now, damn man now. He sure Liz, ain't it though? Because if it is what it is, you got two of them and she gonna play with both of them in your face. He does have hell of a restraint. We got to give it to him on that because I don't know no man that wouldn't have been pulling up. All gas, no brakes, for real. For real. With his man of hips, hoes, nose, looking like battle from the solid gold. Man, I don't know where she found him at. He gonna get his because she's definitely gonna have another man. She's definitely gonna have another. I don't know about a man, but she gonna have something. Go ahead, chosen. This was disturbing. Yes, it was. Okay, let me stop this one. And this is just showing. This is just who she is. When a new man comes, she will allow him to do anything, and because she hates the ex so bad. You know what I'm saying? And you hate the ex so bad because you still wanted him. And right then and there, that young man, I wish he was smarter. I guess he's just as dumb as she is because at the end of the day, I would have paid attention to things like that. Because if you would allow me to do this with you, then what is gonna happen if it's me and you? So, I'm sorry, his mama raised him, but he ain't too smart. That's why I've always said if you did post those twins, he has every right for playing with him and his daughter. Absolutely, he do. He got every right to call them turtles or whatever the hell else he want to call them. I don't care what nobody say. Like everybody get on here, they get on here and they be like, "Oh, you can't tell me how to fight." Did y'all forget? Did y'all forget? He played with this man child, and then he said, "I done did everything from playing this man face with his child and all." Like what? Who got a shorty? I showed this one the other day, but I'm gonna show it again. Because this is a hell of a thing right here. Amora is not his child, and I'm gonna protect my child with my whole body and soul. Ja is her daddy. Fuck out of here. Now, what's so crazy to that? What's so crazy to me about this right here? Is Yeah. So what's so crazy about this is number one, I believe she is the type of woman that know, excuse me, that her kids has a father, a dad that's willing to be in their life, but she will always make the next man call her other kids, call the new man daddy. She will always make the next man call this ain't fake. You thought what was fake? This right here? This was in Ian chat. This ain't fake. This one she was she said Amora's not his child. I'm gonna protect my child with my whole body and soul. Ja is her daddy. Fuck out of here. She is the type of woman that will make the new man, knowing that they have a father, knowing that the father is in their life, she'll make him call him daddy. It wasn't real from the beginning on either parts. No, it wasn't. Everybody, they was both being opportunists. You remember that? I remember it too. I sure do. I mean, like, let me just ask this, and y'all could drop a one or a two. So, anybody, y'all got children? Y'all ever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe married again or whatever. Y'all had y'all kids calling the next man daddy. Have y'all ever had your kids calling the next man daddy? If yes, one. If no, two. I think that's very unacceptable, especially if the dad is present, no matter if you're with him or not. Exactly. Because it's a cycle. It's a cycle, Marlena. They call Rob, but truth be told, he actually acts like a daddy. Cause see, I heard another CC that comes out and defend her say, "Oh, Robert said them kids wasn't his." Well, literally, they were not. But that don't mean that he didn't take care of them like he did, cause he did that. He did that. They were not his. But that's what prompted this, because they was talking about, oh, and he said them kids wasn't his, and he ain't never cared. Thank y'all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Two. Period. I would never. Me either. And I ain't even got none, but me either. She did Sleepy the same way when she got with RH. Cut him straight off, played the victim to RH, and he stepped up. That's what she did. But unfortunately, Talisa, in this case, with this new one, he ain't stepping up. And he ain't stepping up. He ain't stepped up. He just stepped out. That's it. I'm with y'all. Sexy Ray, what's the ones? The the ones is yes. Sexy Ray, so you have the ones is yes. I think it's weird them kids calling their granddad dad. Now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that, because my great granddaddy, we call him daddy. Everybody, all of us. And then my great grandmother, everybody call her mama. Um, I don't know. But that's just what our family did. So I don't know. That's kind of not weird to me. Because that's how it was in my family. So yeah. But I do get where you coming from. But yeah, that's how it was in my family. He definitely took care of them children like they were his. He did. He did. That's a real man, baby. That's why she wanted him back. That's why she didn't want to let him go. That's why she having a hard time, honey. Um, and my mama never had us call out bonus daddy either. And my biological father died when I was 6. Yeah, that just ain't right. Especially when a child know who their parent is. So like I didn't even want to be adopted because I knew who my parents was. I live with my great grandmother. She gave me the choice. Um like, do you want me to adopt you? Do you not know? Because I actually knew who my mother was. Um I don't get that. Like if a child know who their parent is and the parent is there, like, we not doing that. Even with your father being gone, you knew who your father was. Oh, okay, sexy. I was like, wait, not you, sir. I have kids and I can respect another man stepping up and the men working together for the children, but they ain't on that grown people ish. They not. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? And I think they could have been. Latte, I do. I think they really could have been, but the woman that they're working with, she's not that type. It has to be. First of all, she was mad. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So she always leaves a relationship so hurt that the person left her, that she's gonna make them fight. She's gonna make them hate each other. But I feel like it could be. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the woman that's in the middle. Hello, Miss Sexy Ray. Miss Sexy Ray. Everybody speaking to you, Miss Sexy Ray. That's how we know she was with Booger Boy to make RH jealous. Yeah, I said this last time. Every relationship she gets in, and she does it really, really fast. Y'all see how fast it was from Sleepy to Robert, how fast it was from Robert to Ja. She gets in them really fast, number one, because she cannot be alone. Number two, because she wants to make the last person jealous. Like that video we was watching the other day. The only reason she pushed for marriage, y'all heard her say that she would actually be the one. If a man was taking too long, that she think it's okay for a woman to ask the man. I ain't doing that never in life. You know what I'm saying? So something's wrong. Something's wrong there, right? But everything she do is to make the last one jealous. Hey, Dee Dee. Sleepy didn't give her a chance. Sleepy got, man, listen. Sleepy hurried up and got married so she would leave him the hell alone. That's what Sleepy did. That's why Sleepy told her when That's why they played that little game or whatever her and Robert was going through when she would call him to vent, and he told her to stay with her husband. Baby, he wanted her to stay with her husband so she could leave him the hell alone. Sleepy know what he doing. Sleepy taking up for her right now and moderating so he ain't got to pay child support. Okay. These kids love Robert. He was their only structure. I'm drinking, y'all. And stability. He showered them with love, kindness, and wisdom. He did. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's so many pictures. They're still on his page. To show that he did. He really, really did. And you know, I think about it now. He was putting my boys, my kids. There was no issue from Sleepy then. So what's your issue now? When my son became older, he called my now husband Pops, but he's in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? When they want to. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever make them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like as kids, like you said, he's in his 20s. As we grow, you know, we pick up names like Pops and what's up, moms, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we do that. But not making them, it's so early in life when they are, you confusing them. For real, you confusing them. Hey, Lachelle's. Janelle told the people over on country. Girl, I sent that to. I have that. I have that clip. Yes, he told the people on that skit. They asked him, and you know, and that's what I talked about this the other day because you know she said, "Hey, Alexis," she said, Briana herself. She said when she was mad at him, I don't care. You keep talking about how you ain't gonna deal with the girl. There's always some truth in a joke, baby. You better pay attention. I was like, damn, is they not his? You know what I'm saying? Because she been writing them posts and talking about God. Did he get a blood test back to show they not his, honey? We don't even know. But he told them people on that skit when they asked him did he have any kids, he said I got a French bulldog. That was true. That the French bulldog was true. So why you ain't say I got twins and a French bulldog and counting them all as your kids? Man, please. He did. I'll play it for y'all. I got it. Just remind me. It's definitely her. At the beginning, I believe the men were cordial. I believe the men were cordial because you remember A Stokes. It was like they had met each other or whatever, and it wasn't no beef. But she's gonna create it because she is the author of Confusion herself. She's gonna create it. Hey, Miss White. Hey, Dee Dee. Yep, Yolanda is over there on one of those skits. I got it. I'm gonna share it for y'all. Kimberly, what I said. He just owned them key. They definitely love Robert. Yep, they still do to this day. They still do to this day. If he right now was to take her back, them kids would be so relieved. The weight of the world will come off their shoulders. Cause I feel like that's the only time they had real stability. And that's why he cannot keep Robert's name out of his mouth. He can't. Mm-mm. He can't. Wow, Kimberly, here's a piece of work. Thank you so much, Chosen. Chosen said, support the conversation lounge. She gave you guys, what is that? My coffee link. And then she gave you guys my Cash App. Thank you so much, Chosen. She said, welcome in everyone that's coming in. Please don't forget to smash the like button. If you like it over here, you can subscribe too. The man she did that skit with when Ja was out of town, the sonogram pic she showed in 3D looks just like, oh, child. You're going to have to show me that vet. Thank you so much, Candy. I'm telling you, like y'all gotta pay attention. Like I do believe her when she say, you know what I'm saying. I do believe there's always. Thank you, Tabby. Tabby, don't be texting me, cussing at me. Don't be doing that. So I do believe there is always some truth in a joke. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch people that joke with you about, you know what I'm saying, certain things. And I just believe, like, was there a test that we don't know about? Did Mama Patricia stay away because she was waiting on that test? You know what I'm saying? And it came back, you are not. Miss Battle is her kid's biggest bully, and she will find out once they get away from her. Yeah, so let me stop sharing this real quick, y'all. You want me to play it? Let me play it. Hold on. I gotta send it to my Mac. Hold on. Um, Boo Love, it's in the chat. Just screenshot it and copy and paste. Please. I just sent this out. I hope it's on this one. Okay, let me see. I'm just sending it to myself so I can share it for y'all. Give me a second. Damn, why it won't let me? Let me just do it like this. Fendi out. Okay. All right, I got it. All right, cool. I got that tone. I was like weird, but okay. Yeah, dude is weird. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it over for y'all. But he know what he be doing.
What's your stance on relationships?
Wow.
Right to it.
You like longevity? You date for marriage, or you just like to play?
Right now, I'm focused on work and my relationship with God, but I wouldn't mind a nice feminine energy.
Oh.
He's a good dude. Good dude. You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Okay. You want kids?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean,
So you like a family man? Okay. What about him doing toy drives in Staten Island?
Mm. Y'all heard what he said.
What's your stance on relationships?
Wow.
Right to it.
You like longevity? You date for marriage, or you just like to play?
right now, I'm focused on work and my relationship with God, but I wouldn't mind a nice feminine energy.
Oh.
He's a good dude. Good dude. You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Okay. You want kids?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean,
So you like a family man? Okay. What about him doing toy drives in Staten Island?
Yes, it is recent. He was unsure about wanting kids because he was unsure about wanting kids, Latte, before she had kids. You feel me? He was unsure then, and he's still unsure. Okay, he just there. He's just another body. Um, yes, it is. It's recent. Wow. Whoever asked him that was being messy, I'm pretty sure they know what's going on. Period. They do. They know. But all in all, why he playing? So, Yolanda, I said, okay, are they real? Is one on real? Is they not yours? Come on now, come spill the tea. We want to know. He gonna keep that pendant on if he don't keep nothing else on him. But I do believe in the skits is impromptu. But why not say you do? I don't know. I don't know. And y'all know how BB is. Y'all know she was pissed off. That's probably why her tail was running around talking about the good Lord. Cause y'all know she don't like that. They kept saying they wish KW would put Bree in the skits with him. Hmm. She better go do something with herself. She's literally doing nothing with herself. Y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny. She's doing nothing with herself, and that's sad. I think I heard Tabby today saying, don't she got some businesses? Don't she got this? No, she don't got nothing because when a man come into the picture, she no longer focuses on what she has going on. She no longer focuses on what she needs to do as a woman, as a mother, as a nothing. It's over with. All her attention goes to the nigga. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I want to know too. He acts like he's not used to nothing. We're that big mess with everything. Yes, he do. He's not used to nothing. You could tell. You could tell when he like, oh, shorty, oh, I'm like, boy, sit down. And the girl has a nice figure too. She's fighting the air, baby. Sunny is ooh bad. Ain't she bad, 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 Tabby? Them babies is wearing her tail down. And he is too. Because you can't tell me he is some help. Let me show y'all. So back to if she'll put a man before her kids. Because see, you only had one time to tell me something like this. Hey, Daily Sips with Jazzy J. You only had one time to tell me that you was gonna murk me and won't nobody find my body. Let me see something. You was gonna murk me and won't nobody find my body. So just F me and F that I'm a mother and I got kids. So it sounds like the CCs actually care about your kids more than you do. While you trying to take them to court and they giving you great advice, they care about your kids more than you do. Because they've been telling you to get out. They've been telling you to run. I wouldn't have had to see this again. He wouldn't have had a chance to even say it no more. Cause I might have did him first. If Josh spills the tea on BB, she will flip out, and it's gonna happen. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff is gonna happen. He's holding his tongue right now, but a lot of stuff is gonna happen. Just wait on it. He gonna beat her to her own game, y'all. He gonna beat her to her own game. He just started back wearing that chain. I almost thought it was repossessed, like the red. Woo. Or like her other car. Hmm. Um, she's over there promoting his, what is it, Matsu? His loyalty. but her pop-up boutique and facial cream only come out when she's trying to prove CC's wrong. That first of all, she came out and she told everybody this man's body butter was private label. Briana, honey, you don't know nothing about skincare. You ain't been to nobody's school. You don't even know the ingredients. You don't know when you supposed the order you supposed to even apply the product, sweetheart. So we all know yours was private label too. And your number one then already came out and told us you was a scammer. Y'all remember when they first met, she was taunting him, saying she got a real actor and wanna be doing and not a wanna be doing skits. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, he they did skits together. Matter of fact, they did some of the same skits her RH did. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said she was trying to make him. Thank you so much, Candy, for my super sticker, the first one. I think she's talking about this cream, Matsu. Um, can we get 20 more likes, please? It's 161 in here. I don't know how many likes. I can't see it, y'all, but please and thank you. That's because she knows she's guilty and many people are catching on. Yeah. Brie is too codependent on a man. She is. She really is. Um hold on 1 second. And this was a lie. Let me show y'all this. This was a lie. This is when I believe she got one of those hmm, I wonder did he learn to be quiet from RH? Shit. He learned to be quiet from her. He learned to be quiet from her because he too afraid. He already saw it. He know her track record. He watching. He watching. His mama watching. You remember they was messaging his sister. They all watching. They know what's up. Exactly. And it probably did. So in this one, this was the group chat that she had like all her friends in. That's why it was called the real ones. And then she said, I know Jonelle will probably feel some way, but I got to do what's best for me. I'm not putting opportunities on hold for another man. Lies. Where's all your opportunities? What happened? Who's calling you? Where's your clothing line? Why are you promoting his? We the people would like to know. Where are the opportunities? What's going on, Burberry? Yeah, no more holds on me and my career. What career? What career? He was a big stepper. Step right on out the door. And did. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm crunching. She was trying to be petty and show that Ja was the better actor than Robert. I don't care. She a better actor than both of them on this here internet. Bree better watch out because it's some real pretty ladies over there. They everywhere. And that child, they everywhere. I don't care how many times they tell her she beautiful. You know how many beautiful women it is out here? Hell. He stepped right into his destiny and karma for the next 18 years. He stepped big. Didn't he take a big old step? Did that. And she was digging a ditch for RH and trying to destroy what he built and fell in the ditch herself. She has destroyed her brand almost 2 weeks and she has not raised 1K. Those people are catching on. And they catching on. And number one, you gotta remember, Amora already came out and said, you know what I'm saying, what type of person he is, what he's doing to her. She came out and said it, herself. So them people is not finna be paying you their money no more. They catching on. Amora's already came and told them people that you are a scammer. It's over with. And probably in their little sisterhood group on the back end, she told them, don't put no damn money over there. Don't get her no money. Man, please. You know who they gonna listen to. I told y'all who supporters those is now. I mean, shit, and at this point, rightfully so. Amore actually give them content. Um, all right. Do she put a man before her kids? We gonna stick on that. Hold on, let me see. I read that. Johnny, your mama probably swabbed them babies, baby. Listen, that's so funny because um somebody's mama did that to one of my old friends. She waited until she got the baby with her and swabbed the baby. Now the baby did end up being her son's, but yeah, she gonna swab them children. Shoot, she probably want more than the swab. She probably want the swab, the blood test, everything. Um, hey, Miss Bevins. She waved a few pieces of jewelry before him and he danced the jig to keep it coming. He is getting what he deserves and what's coming to him. Yeah, equally so though. They both getting what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he did some effed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? But so did she. So she's met her match and we gotta let her live with that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he doing to her, I'm sorry. Not, and I don't believe no man should be putting their hands on a woman. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna always say that. But whatever he does to her, whatever he put her through, that is on her. She deserves it. That's it. That's all. That's probably what done went down. It just ain't hit the internet yet. I'm talking about the alleged twins ain't his. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Cause he already remember she was out here mad. When somebody get mad at you or you know your spouse get mad at you for something, you pretty much know not to do it again. You already know how they take that certain thing that you do. So if she already put it out there like, oh, there's some truth to the joke. You keep talking about what you gonna do if it's a girl and y'all know she had a problem with that. I don't care if it was a skit or not. She had a problem with that. This was between her and Dawn. She said, Dawn said, "What you doing?" She said, "Just got back home." Hey, Lolita. Just got back home. What's up? Nothing. What the hell going on with your ass? Girl, Josh keep doing the most. Oh Lord, what he done did? He keeps stealing from Josh. Why your son doing the most? Why that grown man ain't doing the most for not being grown enough to talk to him and let him know how it go? Why he had to, and you know why he had to allegedly punch him in the chest for wearing his shoes? You definitely don't care about your kids. You definitely will put a man in before your kids all the time. Why you couldn't buy him the shoes? Why he feel like he gotta steal? Why he feel like he can't come to his mama and say, "Hey, I want those shoes y'all got. I really like them." You had the bag. They said you was Big Bang Hank. So why did your son even feel like he had to steal those? Why did he not feel comfortable enough to come tell his mama, "Hey, I like those shoes. Can you get them for me?" Some ain't connecting there. Some ain't connecting there. So and that's a shame because they already really know. They already see what you're doing. They already see that you're gonna put that man before them. Those shoes came from the child support money. It's so funny because you're so funny. Y'all remember he was so happy. He was so happy, I guess, when RH was supposed to be um starting to pay that child support and he posted that I might have it when he posted that screenshot or that story and he was like he was teasing him about having to pay child support. Baby, your turn is coming. It's coming soon. Those shoes came from child support money. It's 165 likes, 192 in here. That ain't too bad, Fee. That ain't too bad. Hey, Robin. Please like the video, y'all. Y'all can share it out. Please subscribe. Hey, Miss Vicky. It's the host with Super Chats, Cash App, and Super Stickers. Thank you. Okay. So here's another one. And I just don't get it. Like, you out here fighting the wrong people. You need to be fighting that ninja you sleep next to when he ready to sleep next to you. You need to be fighting him. She said, what y'all doing? This was her friend Keita. Briana said, Janelle. uh y'all need to stop cutting up in that group chat. Briana said, Janelle is at my house acting crazy. He said, bitch, fuck you and them kids. He said, let me see if I can blow this up. Can I make it bigger? He said, bitch, fuck you and them kids. But I heard somebody over there saying that Robert said them kids wasn't his. But did he say, bitch, fuck you and them kids? Because he ain't never lied. He ain't never lied. They are not his kids. He took care of them as they were. But in all actuality, they wasn't. But y'all couldn't say he said, bitch, fuck you and them kids. And y'all mean to tell me she wouldn't have had 2 kids by him? If you don't think when he told you, bitch, fuck you and them kids, that he don't care if you got 2 of his, when he ready, he gonna tell you, bitch, fuck you and them kids again, including his. Cause why? Cause her friend said, cause wait, why he acting like that? Jesus. Shay said, girl, tell him to bring his ass back when I get there. Briana said, he is at my door banging. I told him to leave. You ain't want him to leave. You ain't want him to leave, Bree. Because if you did, you would have called the police like you did when you told him Robert had a GUN. Did she want him to leave, y'all? Did she really want him to leave? Latte, stop being so nosy. I don't think she wanted him to leave. I'm gonna ask y'all. Okay, thank you. There go them nose. Cause baby, if she wanted him to leave, and if he told you, bitch, fuck you and them kids, and if he told you, I'll murk you and when nobody found your body, you would have had the police that just like you did when you called him on Robert. Why you ain't never called the police? Why when the police came to the gas station, you told the police you was okay after he just choked you and had your feet dangling? So this is what you call putting a man before your kids. Cause why he at your door banging while you got kids in the house? And he ain't just banging, he ringing the doorbell and banging. He keeps calling and ringing the doorbell like, just leave, please, baby. You didn't want him to leave. Your friend should have been real with you. They should have been real with you. They should have said, Briana, you don't want him to leave. Because if you did, you would be calling the police. Nobody said call the police. Not yet, anyway. Here go the other one. Just leave, please. Her friend said, why the fuck you banging if it's fuck you? That shit just triggered me all over again. Since the way he switched up on me when he called my dad. That shit just triggered me all. Bad parenting. Thank you. Thank you. And she's so mad that people are actually out here calling out her bad parenting. Honey, you're a bad parent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He wouldn't have had another chance to tell me he will murk me. He wouldn't have never had another chance to say fuck my kids. The friend said, girl, I know he didn't. Tell him to come back Saturday. At this point, he do coke or something. Yeah, she probably did, Kimberly. I know days like this, she wish she could talk to RH. Yeah, the same way she was, when she was complaining about him, she was talking to Sleepy. And y'all got to think about it. She couldn't really tell Sleepy all of this. See, because she was trying to make it look good. And also, you remember people was messaging Sleepy and they was telling him, oh, what you gonna do about him punching your son? So she really couldn't tell, hey, Miss Lisa, she really couldn't tell Sleepy about this, because then it would have made it look too much like, you know what I'm saying? Because she tried to say it didn't happen about him punching the son, but it would have made it look too much like he did punch his son. So she couldn't call Sleepy and talked about this, but I wish she could have called RH. Latte, we always getting in trouble. Hey, Miss Lisa. Parenting skills off the chain. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Took the game he bought Isaiah and all. He took the game from your child. And you out here talking about people talking about your kids and you want to take them to court. Girl, tell the truth. What it's really about. Took the game he bought Isaiah and all, saying fuck them kids. Oh, he said it again. He took his game, the remote controls, he rolled them up, put them in a box. He said you won't be playing no Roblox tonight. Oh, he also told her wasn't nobody gonna want her and her 4 kids. Now he gave you 2 more. So guess what? What that mean? What that mean? Ain't nobody gonna want her in 6 now. Keita said, shaking my head, ain't like a acting. I guess she meant acting, but it said ain't. He ain't like a fucking brat, childish little boy. I mean, her daughter smarter than her. Lala smarter than her. Lala told her he act childish. Girl, if a child saw it, how you did? Hold on. So this the friend that had the sense, Shaniqua. Shaniqua said, "Oh hell no, call the police." You know what she said? I don't want to go through that again. I'm praying he just leaves. She didn't want to call the police again. She praying he just leaves. You ain't want to call him on him like you called him on Robert when he said he'll murk you and won't nobody find your body. When he was knocking and ringing the doorbell and beating on your door, you ain't feel like you was in danger. If you had really suffered DV before and a nigga was banging on your door and a nigga told you he was gonna murk you, you didn't feel like you was in danger. You didn't want to call the police. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I don't want to go through that again. You couldn't be serious. Hey, let's Hayes World. Latte said we need 9 more likes, y'all. Her friend said he's still there now. Keita said, shaking my head, get your other phone and record it. Your cameras and all. She said, yes, my dad just told him to leave. Keita said, and get your own gun. So you was that scared. Your friends was this scared for you. They told you to get your own gun, have that bitch loaded. He was the one walking away gracefully. Why you pressured like that? Your friends felt like you needed a gun. Let's just think about it. Your friends felt like you needed a gun. He told you fuck you and your kids. He took the game from your son. These all in these messages. He told you he'll murk you and won't nobody find your body. and you did not feel like you needed to call the police? Oh, okay. Well, if you just wanted to be free and leave Robert, you should have did that, because I don't think that warranted a police call. But this did. This surely did. She wants to distract the CCs from talking about Jonelle. There you go. There you go, Anu. It was never about the kids. It was never about the kids. The real thing is he is on her ass. And y'all gotta pay attention, because after he did that first skit with Country Wayne, them people was under his comments. People was under his comments saying he's an abuser. You know, they was putting it out there. So that's why I feel like the next day she was back on the internet, thanking the Lord. It ain't had nothing to do with court. She wanted to talk to God and this, that, and the other. And no, baby, it ain't had nothing to do with court. He on her ass. He on her ass because she got his name out here bad. And he's scared. So now she want to start striking people. She want to start taking people to court because it's about him. It ain't never got nothing to do with her kids. Hey, Makila. I hope I said that right. I'm convinced she likes. Latte, rewrite that. It gets her off. And as long as he over there, she doesn't need to leave the house with lingerie. Absolutely. Now that part is facts. You know, I think she just liked the toxicity. That's it, and that's all. It's cute to her. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. Oh, she liked the makeup sex. Baby, please. Most DV survivors out here not doing their hair, being naked on the internet, and lying on CCs and supporters for sympathy and views and money and bags. Well, I feel like most DV victims definitely not letting the nigga bang on their door. The nigga that told them they was finna murk them. They not letting that happen again. Okay, if that was the case before, they're not letting that happen. They're gonna call the police. They're gonna feel scared. They're gonna feel, you know what I'm saying, like they're in danger. She didn't feel like she was in danger. She is full of shit. Sorry, y'all. She don't move like a real DV victim. She doesn't. Um, and then this one said, Briana said this shit sucks. Yeah, she's still promoting love loyalty. What is it? Love loyalty. Yeah, that part. That's what she's still doing that. She said this shit sucks. Her friend said, I know, babe. I'm sorry. Is he drunk? Where the kids? Mm. Mm. They know she don't buy them anything. She don't. Hello, everyone. That's why she comes out here. Hey, Mrs. Sonder. Everyone, because your girl, you was on my head the other day. Hello, everyone. That's why she came out here with the car shit, to keep everyone from talking about the abuse with Jonelle. Probably so. Probably so. But like Tabby said, and I keep telling y'all, she is very calculated. You know what I'm saying? She knows she's not going to be driving that car again. She knows that she is going to have to give it back. She knows people look up stuff. She knows a repossession is probably going to show on her credit now. You know what I'm saying? So she's getting ahead, because y'all, if y'all pay attention, that's not even the same car she had. Remember the other car? Remember the lights around the thing? Remember the colors and the seats? That's not even the same truck she had. See, people don't. Yeah, y'all better pay attention. She stole Ayana real DV story. What a sick. Well, if we really, yeah, she did. She did that. A lot of people said she stole their stories. You know. Hold on, that ain't the one I need. She is. She's setting the scene hard too. That's what she do. That's how she play. Okay. Let me just show y'all this one. Typical Brianna. I'm tired, sis. I'm tired. We all get tired. I'm tired, sis. I'm tired. But wait a minute, though. So tired that you're contemplating suicide when you know you got four beautiful children over a nigga? Over a nigga? Did you forget? Did you not look at your kids all that day and say, oh, hell no? Did you not remember that you was the bag? Did you not remember that you was the table? You yourself put men before your own kids. Why are we out here playing a game like people talking about your kids when you don't even care about your children? This Dawn had to talk her down. Sis, right now I can't accept you talking crazy. You know how to bounce back. I know you not letting a couple mishaps with your ex and him decide your happiness. Come on, sis, you better than that. They were broke up. You can get a man if you can't get anything, sis, but never let any man play with you and your emotions or feelings. You can be happy by yourself and just do you hell. Why you let a Dawn? How you lose a Dawn in your life? How did you lose a Dawn? All the other friends was like, is he drunk? Is he this? You had one smart when Shaniqua said, call the police. Then you had Dawn talking you off the ledge, letting you know who the hell you was. You lost the Dawn? Okay. Dawn said, but don't be thinking you're not worthy because you're dealing with clowns that don't know your worth. I know you know what I'm saying is true. Why you not answering? She was in her woe is me bag. Mm-hmm. She was in her woe is me bag. So now I ain't gonna answer. I ain't gonna answer because I'm finna make people just feel like I'm just so distraught. Thank you so much, Fee. She's in the wrong profession. She is supposed to be a screenwriter. Cause she could come up with a storyline in a blink of an eye. I'm telling you, man, you said a word. You said a word. For real. Yup. She sure do. She is part of her own demise. She is. She saw it. She was blinded by lust. She was blinded by lust, and she was, and we talked about it the other day. My good sis Tabitha said she didn't want to come out and have another failed relationship. So and that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like she knows what to do. She knows how to make people feel sorry for her. She knows how to get the man to come back around. She's gonna tell him she want to commit suicide, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So she knows what she do. Okay. So here's the other one. Thank you, Miss White. Not drunk at all. Mad over the live I did yesterday. I don't even remember what live that was, but I'm sure it probably was about Robert. Kids at school, just outrageous, Lord. Shit is shaking my head. Shit is ridiculous. Bet because he'll be in a effing body bag before anybody at that fucking house on God. So finally, Shay says, call the police to escort him to get his shit so he ain't got no reason to even be there or come there at all. Um, she says, I'm mad as fuck. He better not approach a motherfucking thing while I'm there. He got anger issues. She wasn't answering. So that next thing you know, you okay? Yeah, she was okay. She probably was on the phone with him. Shit. While y'all was giving her good advice, she was on the phone with his ass, telling him, baby, please, I'm sorry. I am gonna stop talking about Robert. I am gonna get I know you trying to stick with me through. Y'all better stop playing. Cindy, she'll have characters in the story confused about about the script. Not Lifetime starring Briana. I can't stop lying. But who even lusts over a buckwheat? She was looking for anybody to play role of Robert's replacement to prove a point. She was. She was. Like, that's sad. She could have did so much better. She could have. I'm waiting for the part when them kids start to rebel, waiting on. It's coming. It's coming. We don't stay quiet for long. I'm here to tell you that. We don't stay quiet for long. Hold on 1 second, y'all. She was doing the fruit roll up trick to keep them there. That shit's so old. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody taught her that because she don't learn nothing on her own. 10 more likes, please, y'all. Chosen said, can we get 10 more likes, please? That girl gets on my nerves. On my damn nerves for real. She sure do, Miss Lisa. I know she do. You say it every time. Let me see. And this is just a track record of how much and then y'all, I don't know if y'all remember this, I'm gonna show it though. How much she let a man play with her and her kids. The 99 and the 2000s. Girl, you're working with some. Yup. You remember, y'all remember this? This one, Pretty Bree. Pretty Bree said, Miss Briana, you sent this to Jonelle last night? And if you did, why the fuck would you tell him I sent you a picture? We, in fact, were together after he kicked you out of the concert crying real tears and put you in an Uber. Hey, y'all, she just take anything. Like, baby, she need all them people. She need all them people to keep telling her she beautiful because she don't possess shit else. Because she don't possess common sense. She do not possess self-love. She don't have nothing else. So they better keep telling her she beautiful because I don't understand. Because this right here, you left the concert crying in the Uber. Love you, Lex. In the Uber. Bitch, you wasn't even crying in that. Oh, she bought him the car, didn't she? What she had bought him, y'all? What year was that? Girl, you couldn't even cry in that. You had to cry. You couldn't even cry in that. You had to cry in the Uber. Pretty Bree wasn't playing. Pretty Bree said, "This Jonelle Young number, ain't it?" Listen, she was, and I think I think those screenshots is actually on Dawn page because they was talking about, um, Deshaun said he hid him and they was trying to hide him real fast. You see it say unhad. Like, girl, you was hiding everything this man do instead of just getting the fuck on sick. Y'all, she was just on it. Remember, she was just on the internet. She was crying. I don't care. I'd rather people just I don't care. I know people gonna talk about that we not together no more and it's another failed relationship, but I don't care. I'd rather another failed relationship than my listen. That was a cry for help too. She wanted them back then. This girl said, talking to Dawn, remember when I called you last year in the DR? Is that when all the stuff first started between you and Rob? Yes. When I was sad and depressed? Yes. I'm feeling back there again. I feel so lifeless. God damn, dog. So that just tells me that her kids bring her no happiness. No happiness. Exactly what the CC's been saying is she's only spitting out them children to keep the man. They bring her no happiness. Y'all know how many times I just showed y'all one when she said she was contemplating. She back sad and depressed. This is sad. Unmotivated, hurt, and tired of fighting. I just want to give it all up. Don say, why are you feeling like that? Don done caught on. What's going on with you and Jai? Okay. At this point, girl, I know you don't really want to do it because you keep telling people. Because when you really want to do it, you don't tell people. You do it. You leave a note so they can read it after. Don hit her with the what's going on with you and Jai. Is that why you feeling like this? That's sad. They do, Latte. They act like nothing, none of this never happened. None of it never happened. They out here, oh, it's getting Sherelle. You know, it's bigger. We're not talking about what she doing in her relationship now. We talking about these CCs talking about her kids, but she don't give a fuck about her own children. Little girl the fuck out of her. Still little girl in her. Still little girl in her, if you really want to be honest. Cheating on me is one thing, but laughing at me with the bitch is outlandish. Whoop. You better say that. You better say that. For real. Because he definitely told her everything. He told her everything she said. He told her, she said, you sent me a picture, a lie. You know what I'm saying? He was just telling her everything. Girl, please, you didn't mean nothing then and you don't mean nothing now. Yeah, she have them. She have them to keep a man. And when the man is gone, she shows absolutely no interest in them. That's true, my two. But it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more interest. But guess what? They become slaves. Because she can't do nothing because she's so stressed out. She's so depressed. So we've heard it on videos. Josh, can you get this? Isaiah, bring me that box. Lauren, throw this away. That's what happens. Nope, they don't get nothing for Christmas. I don't care. I'm still judging her for that. You remember the birthday party video when she told him he was doing too much because he wanted a certain amount of friends? Y'all better talk about it. Well, I'll say Sam. I passed it. She got away from them quick. Or how do we know? You know, because you remember he cussed Anaya out. You know what I'm saying? You remember she started acting funny to Ayana when she was in LA, called her fat. You know what I'm saying? Putting her down. So at the end of the day, her actions ran her own friends off. And she let him do it with her. She did it for him too. Because how you let him disrespect Anaya? Girl, bye. He's a damn fool. And did. And she did. Sometimes we gotta listen. We might not want to. We might not want to hear it. But baby, sometimes we gotta listen. Damn, I almost choked. What you said? She would have had to catch these hands on my granny. You know what? Back in the day, Cindy, yeah. Back in the day, yeah. This today, I would have gave his ass to her. We know we're not supposed to fight over men, but I would have had all kind of smoke for Pretty Bree. But it looked like Briana lied on her, to be real, and said she sent her a picture. That's because Briana already had her number because Briana was already checking Jai phone. Crazy bitch. Let me see what this said. I don't need that one. Hold on. Finger in the booty boy. She should have been gone, but she ended up having babies after the DV. Okay. For a broke Staten Island, y'all cutting up. For a broke Staten Island ninja, yet the interest for her kids is non-existent. It is. It is. And you know how you can really see stuff when you've been through it. You can really see stuff when you've been through it. My mama had 7 kids. She paid all. She didn't. Man, we did. It's like we didn't exist, and that's real. That's why we wasn't with her. That's why we didn't live with her, and she don't even know. That causes trauma. That causes pain. I did the work though. She's ruining those children. For real. They ain't gonna forget it. She got some explaining to do. Hi, Lily. Thank you. That's what abusers do. Get all your friends out the way. Absolutely. Absolutely. What I'm doing, Tabby, is you saying that to me because I'm smacking. Okay, let me stop. Where is Patricia? I don't know. They're going to have to bring the milk carton back out. They're going to have to bring that milk carton back out. Okay, I'll stop smacking. I knew that's what it was. I'm snacking and drinking. Is Patricia not the happy grandmother with the first grandchildren? That's weird, ain't it? That's weird. Like your son's first child, well, kids, I guess. Your son's first children. We ain't seen you nowhere. We ain't seen no pictures with the grandma. Even if we ain't gonna see the kid's face. Even if we ain't gonna see their face, that grandma, we ain't even seen grandma in a rocking chair holding them. Nothing. Grandma ain't crazy. You know they know best. They know best. They know what's up. She don't believe her. She don't trust her. She don't care for her. That's why that lady with no hair over her ears was pissed because John telling her not to talk to them. Yep. He telling her not to talk to everybody. But you know what? He watches. And I believe some things that's been said because people say stuff to let you know that they be talking to her, even if they think they not. You know, they can fool them people over there. You know, they got easy prey over there, but you better, if you read between the lines, you could tell that stuff is being fed. Okay. So at the end of the day, they listening. He already knows she talking to them. That could be another problem. That could be why they ain't together there. Because they ain't together. I said the same thing. She would have had to see me. Thin line between love and hate. Yep. Absolutely. Sandy Chosen said, "Are you from Arkansas?" Tabitha, that ain't funny. I guess I just gotta swallow. She is literally thin line between love and hate. She buys gifts and destroys the man when he's not interested anymore. That's a fact. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what she do. But you know what? I bet she's a quick turn off. She's so clingy. She want to check your phone. She want to know where you're going, how you going, who going. Oof. No. Sorry too. She says she will never change. Narcissist people discard kids, friends, everything. Yes, they do. And she's the worst type of narcissist. Man, I would love to hear her story. Whose story? Who story tabs? Somebody oh, the mama story. Somebody post the milk carton. Tabby, give me the milk carton. I think you got it in your phone on it. She needs to heal for real, but she is not ready. I did this because I really feel like, she goes after the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Um, and she hated. She hated because these people are actually telling her the truth. And a lot and narcissists hate to hear the truth, especially about themselves. So what she's doing is she's going after them to shut them up. But she needs to heal. She needs some help. She needs to be ready to heal. She needs to be ready for that help. Just surrender, girl. Just surrender. Not grandma can't hold it. It don't exist. Chosen, she said she's born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. You know why? Because the mamas, because the, you know why? Because the babies are not real. That's why the mother is not around. Ooh wee. Look, I got the mama in here. This is the whole thread right here of the whole Mercu thing. Girl, he done called my daddy talking about tell her to open the door. No, leave. And he can get 5 more fucking games. Shit's ridiculous. You okay now? He's acting like a fucking asshole. That's her friend, Shay. Girl, Shay said, girl, the police can escort his ass. Cause at this point, why you ain't called them? That's what she's saying. At this point, why you ain't called them? She said, girl, the last thing he said to me was, I'll murk your ass and won't nobody find your body. That was cute to her. That was cute to her. She did not take that serious. She ain't take it serious. It was cute. And girl, and the last thing he said to me is, I'll murk you and won't nobody find your body. Like, ma'am, when is the fucking light bulb gonna come on? Now look, actually, let me go back to something real quick. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Let me see the date on this. And this is so crazy to me just reading these. She said, why this man then told, just little girl shit. Why this man then told the world he loved me, y'all? Keita say, because he do. Don't lie to me like that. Look, my friends, that's it. Don't lie to me like that. Don't do that. She said the grandma used to always be at your house. She don't even come over there no more. Nope. She don't come over. You remember Mia? We saw them more often together. They was on trips by themselves, him and the mama. She was coming to events and all of that. Ain't none of that. The grandma read the prank Lotto ticket, and that was all she wrote. She said, "In the scene, cut." For real, grandma read the whole room. For real. The way she walked away. Okay, Tabby, one moment, please. Have your moment. She is clingy. She is a nag. She is. Why those babies don't go to no doctor's visit? And you know what, Cindy? You right. Like if you do content, you would think you'd be like, oh, is there a 6 month checkup? Taking the baby to the doctor just for content, just to make a dollar or something. That's what She don't even do that. That is so weird. I didn't even think about that one. Dawn said she used to run door to door to keep Booger from. Yep, and did. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. He was playing that game. I remember that, baby. He was playing that game. She like that toxic shit. She do and do, and she think it's cute. She needs to stop though, because you are putting yourself in danger. You are putting your kids in danger. You need to stop thinking that shit is cute. Because when you need to call the police, you not calling the police. You didn't know that man that long. What made you not take it serious? Because you knew you was gonna take him back. All the time you was texting your friends. Why'd you even tell your friends? Fuck fighting makeup. She likes that shit. Yep. But went all out for a man. And that's what she do. She is. She said. She is. I don't care. Like, people need to be honest with her. People need to tell her, because y'all know y'all will not let y'all daughters do this. Y'all know y'all will be putting them in their place. Y'all know y'all will be telling them the right thing to do. And y'all just out here telling her, making it seem like all this shit is okay, and it's not. And until something really bad happens, y'all ain't gonna feel it. And that's sad. I don't need a yes friend. Can't do it. Be straight up. Be straight up with me. For real. Check my phone. Y'all play too much. Let me send it to thank you, Tabs. Hey Ranithia. Cindy, I said the same. Them babies they don't get shots. That's crazy. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that at all. Thanks everyone for hitting the like button. Because they are not real. That's why they don't go to the doctor. But she is listening, and she will do a live. Mr. Sandy, you always say that. She in here listening. Why she do this tomorrow? She probably is gonna go like, man, if it ain't tomorrow, because you know she kind of calculated. She gonna wait till like what's tomorrow? The first. She gonna wait till about the second, the third, and be like, oh, the baby 6 month checkup is coming up. Internet aunties. Yeah, she gonna do that. Y'all both said it at the same time. Now that you all mention no doctor's visits, watch next week. They have some appointments. Yep. Thank you, that one. Hey, I didn't see you. You just got in here, or I'm just going fast. And she absolutely manifested everything. Hey, Miss Jazz, it's gonna be Thursday, y'all. We gonna wait. If it's Thursday, it's up. We coming back. Thank you, sweetie, for the support. Thank you so much, that one. Dreamy Girl says super chats, super stickers, and cash app donations are welcome to support the channel. I'll greatly appreciate it. And she dropped my cash app for you guys if you need it. Let me go to this one, because just number one, a man not gonna care more about your kid. First of all, you just met him. Now, I'm not gonna say that a man won't care more about your kids than you. I'm not gonna say your man don't care more about a man. What wouldn't? Because I think Robert did. I think he did care about the kids more than she did. I'm sorry, but I also feel like, and that's why he was like, "You don't even raise the kids. Lala raised the kids." You know what I'm saying? He said a word there. This how much Janelle is and was dictating her life. This was when Desharia said her mama had beat her while she was pregnant. Thanks, Lex. She said, so this is why. So Desharia had asked Briana, could y'all imagine the shoe being on the other foot and it was her son asking Robert? The doors would have been wide open. But she said, I guess she was asking her if she could come back. Move now. She was asking her if she could come back until she turned 16. She said, so she had already told her like the story of her mama beating her up or whatever. She's telling Don, I don't know. Me and Ja been good, and this is gonna tear us apart. Huh? The messages are even out there that she sent them to Briana when she was telling her mom messages with Sierra and between Sierra and her, showing you that the mama beat her ass. So you mean to tell me you were so worried about this? There was no way that's how you knew that wasn't an understanding man. That's how you knew that wasn't a real man, because that man wouldn't have understood this. But you was so happy to say, oh, even Deshara like him. And Lex and he gonna be so mad when he see her on the trip with us. You use people and you dispose them. Um, Step parents. We got step parents in here. I know a lot of y'all saw the messages that Deshara had when she was saying her mama had beat her while she was pregnant, and Sierra said she ain't give a fuck. She pretty much said she'll do it again. Would y'all have let Desharia come back, even if you don't got no kids? If y'all was in this situation, would y'all have let her come back knowing she was pregnant and she didn't have nowhere to go and she was getting beat by her mama and she had to go to the baby daddy house? And the reason, yes, period. Y'all would have let her come, right? Me too. Me too. Um, and she said, so Don said, yes, that's what I understood. And so, she said, because he gonna think I still want ties to Robert. Damn. That man was really, 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 really jealous of Robert. Bro, she was with you. You ain't know how to make her just her mind stay on you. You felt like you was slacking so much that you felt like Robert was that dude. Just say it. You felt like he was that dude. You still do today. He actually showing you. He getting his lick back, literally. He getting his lick back. He hit a lick. That man was too worried about Robert. Um, she went on to say he accepts Amora. What? Huh? He accepts Amora. He had an option to accept her or not? Because you didn't just have Amora. You had 3 more other children. So he had an option whether he could accept her or not. This sounds so crazy to me. He accepts Amora. I'm kind of stuck right here, y'all. Because it almost sounds like he had an option. But the Sharia is going to be a whole nother deal. Mm. It ain't that much good dick in the world. Let me read these comments. Y'all say y'all Special K. You say you was gonna let her come back. You a proud stepmom. Raj, you said yes. Beverly, yes, I will. I'm a step parent, and I will have let her come back. Exactly that one. Yes, Lily. He knew she did. That's probably y'all. probably all she talks about. I feel like that was all she talked about. He saw her all on the internet entertaining it. Um, y'all think he ain't seen in videos where she was breaking down? He was trying to play for keeps. He was trying to get her to where but it still ain't happened. It ain't even happened today. She's still stuck on that shrimp. He know Robert is that dude. Y'all naturally just don't have it. For real. He don't. Robert ain't never got to do shit to them two because karma got them in the chokehold and do. And do. Hey, Truth Slayer. Because the Sharia is Robert's, not hers. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But when you see, that's where that grown shit come in at. That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it really doesn't matter. If you know that this is happening with a child and I come to you and that was my stepchild. Um some people, just because they stop loving a parent or they stop dealing with the parent, don't mean they gotta stop loving the child. And if you know you're dealing with a person that's grown and got common sense, that mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that should have been a red flag too. She always blames somebody else. Fuck him. If she cared anything about her, ain't shit he could have said or did. That's sad. I agree. I agree. You said it just like it needed to be said. Robert has always offered those children stability and discipline. And if one of them call him right now, they can come where he at. We can bet on that. As a step parent, my bonus kids are mine for keeping no matter what. I treat them as they are my very own, and the same sentiment apply as it should. If she supposedly built a relationship with Desharia, then it shouldn't have changed at all. It shouldn't have. Nope. Mm-mm. And nobody should have been able to change it. All right. So y'all asked what Patricia was. I got something for y'all. But before we find Patricia, we put out that missing persons again. This is how Patricia was feeling, because they was in the comments. People found the sister. They was in the comments and they was telling the sister things about him and her, about her actually. And she said, I found the comments. That's who they were harassing and commenting on one of her posts. And she said, yes, that's his dad's daughter. They're not close. Just telling his business. Damn. That's crazy how people be harassing someone they don't even know. This is between her and Dawn. And she said that part. It even got back to his mom. Don said, wow, that's crazy. What is she saying? She asked him, did he really need this bad press? I don't know what he told her. He ain't been caring for real. She said, yeah, he seems to have tough skin. I can't see the rest. I might have it on. Let me see if I can say this to my. All right, so I'm gonna need y'all to take a screenshot. I'm gonna need y'all to share this because this is serious. We have not seen her. Like this is really serious. Like this, what happened? Did something happen? Did Debris have get her? Like what's going on? We really need to find her because this is it's been too long. You know what I'm saying? And it don't seem like nobody else is doing anything. Nobody is looking for her. The family, they not coming out. They not talking about it. Where is Patricia? Where is Patricia? Like this is not good. Like This is a black woman, y'all. We need to find her. We need to stick together and we need to find Patricia and see if she wants to come and out and tell her story. Like, if she, like, we need to talk to her. We need to get in touch with her. This is real. It's been too long. She's missing out. She's missing out on her grandkids' life. Mm-mm. Ranithia said, and the nigga don't even use them. What? What? We can't even do that. We can't. It just would never work for me. Just would never. It just would never work. Bye bye. We do grown things over here. I don't see the kids holding the babies. Period. That's kind of funny. Period. It is. Lysandra, hey my love. I got my grandgirls. I'm in and out. You should pick them up. People were telling her in the beginning of the saga to leave RA's daughter alone, and she made a video on TikTok saying she would never turn her back on Desharia because their relationship is genuine. The lies she told. The lies she told Lupac. What's up, Lupac, baby? What you said, Mia? I mean, what's up, y'all? How we gonna do this? We could find a meeting spot. We can meet at my crib. We can meet at Amber's. We can meet at Tabby's. But we need to do some footwork because something ain't right. Hey, yo, Jai, your mother's in Brianna's basement, not taped up. Not with duct tape over her mouth. Let's stop, y'all. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Patricia don't want to be found. I don't blame her. Me either. Not me either, auntie. Mm-mm. Patricia said, leave her be. She know her place. And it ain't over there. Y'all play too much. Woo. Odyssey sees should put her in their story. Man, they would hate us. It appears that Briana has serious issues as she seems disconnected from reality and exhibits self-absorbed behavior where nobody else seems to matter, not even her own children. Yes, absolutely. You said a word. You said it all. That's the problem. That's a big problem, man. And I keep telling people, like, Briana needs some help. She needs some help. She needs all kind of stuff. She needs shock therapy. She needs cognitive behavioral therapy. She needs it all. Everything that they offer, she needs it. And then she needs Jesus too. But she needs it. We'll let you know, Special K. You coming out to the search. What are you talking about? You gonna be with us. Patricia not being there to see her first grandchildren speaks volumes about how she feels about Brie. Absolutely. It does. Yep. Oh, I know she was lying. That's why I said that, Cree, to show how she used and manipulated that child to get validation of her fake DV story. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's she knows how to use people, y'all. She knows how to use people, and they still using her. And then she gonna discard her again. Yeah, thank you, Mia. They still using her. And is. Lupac Matu said she need to ask you something. No, ma'am. I gotta watch the wind blow. No, ma'am. You putting your boots on the ground. Okay, you coming outside with us. This is her karma, and she's gonna have to sit in this. This is just the beginning, and it's gonna get worse. She has a black heart. It's sad. It's sad. It is gonna get worse. Yeah, inbox her on Facebook, Matu. Um, it's gonna get worse because this is only the beginning. I don't understand. Like, all right, here's the thing. I'm this type of person. Heartbreak hurts. Been there, done that. Right? Heartbreak hurts. But I'd rather go through it and get over it than keep putting myself in the same position to keep starting to go through it and get over it. Because he's not there to stay, ma'am. He's not there to stay. So go through it, get through it, and get over it. And focus on yourself and your kids. Focus on your mental health for real. Because it hurts even more to keep accepting somebody back and being let down again and let down again. You're starting over. You're starting the process of hurt all over every fucking time. And that's what she's doing to herself. And she's going to do it so much that she's going to have a nervous breakdown. And the kid's going to be taking care of her. I believe Patricia distanced herself after being disrespected by Bree, and her son remains aligned with her. Um, it was evident that she was not happy with the announcement. She wasn't. She wasn't. Not at all. And he, sad but true. And she's gonna have to deal with it because at the end of the day, he gonna go back to mommy. He gonna go back to mommy telling her she was right. Right. Her hatred towards Robert is so strong because her plan wasn't executed. Nope. Mm-mm. And she gets angrier. She gets she gets so mad. You know, like when her and him ain't going like she wanted to go, she comes and she takes it out on Robert. She finds ways to bother him. She stir up more shit with the CCs. Patricia said nope, she don't want no parts. Mm-mm. She said get somebody else to do it. If she had left him alone the first time she came public, she would have been over that by now. She would have been, yeah, possibly, possibly, but I don't know because when she stops, she has to hurt you in some kind of way. So I feel like this would have turned into when it all hits the fan. This will no longer be this saga for real because it's gonna be so much shit to be said from the both of them. That's what it's gonna become. It's gonna be so. He's holding so much, and y'all know we'll run our mouth. Let's just be real. Women will run their mouths, and men they hold shit in. So he's holding on to so much. This is gonna be their saga because when he release, it's gonna be something serious. Patricia don't want to be in the. She didn't want to be in the announcement. Lie much less the fake. Y'all, I wish I could show y'all this. I'm sorry, much less the fake birth of twins. Bree is too far gone in her life, in her head, until there's no coming back to the real world. That's facts. That's why I just said she need a whole lot of help. I mean that. That's facts. If Bree put out some personal information about his mom, it's not surprising why she don't want to be seen. She did. She put out some personal information. She did. She well didn't she say they used to smoke crack? She said they used to do drugs. They used to be drug addicts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who want the world to know that? That's not her beat. That wasn't her story to tell. See, that's their problem. They always want to tell somebody else's story while they fabricating theirs. Mm-mm-mm. Sad. Exactly. There you go. She sure did, Special K. When Ja get broke enough, he'll tell his story. He gonna be broke money wise, and she gonna break his ass. She gonna break his ass. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. He is gonna beat her to her game. He's gonna beat her because he ain't gonna be able to deal with it. It's gonna be too much stress. He's going to beat her to her game. He's gonna come out and tell it himself. Ja just might be ready to blow the spot on those alleged twins. It's all over the internet that he has children. That was weird of him to refer to his dog as his child. Yeah, it was. She called his mom a bitch ass hoe. Did and did. I'm telling y'all, and his mama be watching this. I don't care what nobody say. That lady go, that lady go, and she type in Briana Battle or Briana Hampton, and she done seen it all. Okay, baby, we when we want to, y'all know women are PIs. We gonna find that shit. Tay with the motherfucking T trying to get the reward for Patricia. Tay with the motherfucking T. Screenshot this and can you talk about it? Cause you know it's gonna be funny as hell if you talk about have we seen her. It will be a spinoff. Period. It's coming. It is coming. Once God reveals Robert, they Bree, Sierra, Josh, Sleepy, they're gonna lose it. Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And God, he gonna do his big one. Mia, I skipped over Mia because she just too much. Talking about some not crack. She wanted RH to be left out there with no support. Yeah. Okay. And all of his supporters dogging him. She hates the fact that people actually did not buy into her manipulating ways. Absolutely. And the first thing you said is she wanted him to be left out there with no support. Y'all know that's just like a man or somebody telling you you ain't gonna get nothing or ain't nothing better than me or you ain't gonna get nothing better than me or it's just like sad like that she goes to those lengths to destroy people. Yep. Jai does not want the life he has been dealt with Brianna. He just stuck in it. Well, that's his fault. That's his fault, Matu. That's strictly his fault because he know what he was doing when he was humping. Yes, please, Latte, talk about it because baby, it's gonna be funny. I bet you that short is funny. Because where she at? What's she doing? We need everybody. We need boots on the ground. Okay, we can set the date, but we need all boots on the ground. Yeah, Matu, that's his fault. He knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what hunching gonna get you. Shit, you know what it's gonna get you. Now, did she lie to him? Did she tell him she was on birth control? That we don't know. We already know she lied and said she could have possibly had cervical cancer, but said she hadn't been to the doctor in 5 years when she found out she was pregnant. So it just goes on and on and on. Yeah, she watched because one day Jonelle was on live and we heard. Yep, sure did. I remember that. I remember that. Oh, she did. That's what you was trying to tell us, Lily. Period. Y'all, Tay just dropped a short with this milk carton. And Tay, what's the reward though? What's the reward? I wish I could really say why she at home now, but I can't. She wasn't avoiding the repo man, y'all. She was not avoiding the repo man, y'all, but she was definitely avoiding somebody. Um, she fools all of them that she is on. Period. She do. She act like she on birth control. That hold on, she ain't birth. Look, I have to see you pop that shit every day. You set that alarm. At 7 o'clock. Oh, let me see you put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Mia. Mia. Sleepy, can we borrow the dogs? Can we borrow the dogs, bruh? Okay. We got a job for them. My 2 cents, like thick hips. Go ahead and get your fish grease smelling as a construction job. Hmm. Everybody gonna get jobs. If they keep saying why RH can't get a job, y'all finna get them too. Brianna definitely finna get them because y'all better stop thinking that bag is bagging. Nope. It ain't adding up. Not a she. Yes, she was. Did Janelle have that charger before her, or did he get? She bought it. She bought the charger. Mind you, like I didn't Tabby talked about this on live, y'all. Make sure y'all go watch that live. But mind you, you ain't pay your car off. You paid a monthly note on your car, and you went and bought a nigga a charger and a $30,000 chain, and you didn't pay your car off for you and your kids. Let's stop playing out here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It just don't make sense. I smell something brewing. Sorry, she will expose Janelle again, and will. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Anu, I just think he gonna go first. He gonna go first. He gonna come out and saying, "Man, I'm trying to lead this girl. Every time I try to lead this girl, she come out, she spread lies on me." He going first this time. Shaking my head. That's sad. Miss Patricia already didn't really like social media. Then all that was said. Finn, you gotta knock my phone off, babes. That's some fucked up shit, yeah. Shaking my head. He should have never confided in her about his parents at all. It was way too soon. It was way too soon. You saw that girl out here exposing that man like that. You saw him. You knew once you made her mad, she was gonna tell your mama business, your daddy business, your sister. She just told y'all business. He ain't. She said. You see what she said about the sister? He ain't even close to her. That's not nobody business. That ain't nobody business. Uh. I don't trust it. See. Don't forget the 10K ring. 10K ring, $30,000 chain that Amora told her do not buy. Amora say she turned on. She saw him on live. He had the damn chain on. You know, sad. She already told his sister business. Oh, that's his daddy daughter, but they not that close. Damn, girl. One thing you're gonna get all the tea from Briana. You gonna get it. You want it, you gonna get it. How does she think she could talk bad about his mother and not have consequences? The statement, your mama will get folks unalive. And it will. And now put your mama a hoe on top of that. Okay. And you mean to tell me when the police walked over and asked you, was you okay? You said, yeah. Not if my feet was dangling off the ground and he was choking me. I wasn't okay. Mm-mm. I didn't call his mama a hoe. No, please trail me home, officer. What? First, she lose the house and moved into a small. Come on, Matu. You want me to drop the link, sis? First, she lose the house and moved into a smaller apartment for a family of 7, allegedly. Then the car note hasn't been paid in months. Yeah, we broke that down. Where's Big Bree, not the little one, in that bag? Mm-mm. Y'all got to remember that hair used to always be done. She used to always be in somebody's shop getting her hair done. The money is funny, baby. She's got to be frugal now. It's over with. It's over with. And that's going to make her even more mad. You know what I'm saying? We don't like being broke. We don't like being broke. And when we broke, we mad. And we trying to figure out how to get some more money. So she really finna come out and tell it because she know that's going to blow them views up. And the $8,000 loan she has. So out of all the NBA and NFL players, she come on now, Whopper with legs. She picked the ugly, broke, struggling actor. She lied. She's a liar. Them people wasn't in her inbox, and they definitely not no more. Them people wasn't in her inbox. Not at all. She told everybody damn business. All the way down to the damn dog. What's the dog name? Duke? Ain't it Ebok? The dog name is Ebok. Whew. Y'all is funny as fuck. Booger Boy claims the dogs over the twins is crazy. Nasty work. I can't stand that she has behind transparency and fake humility and she do. Did she message you, my too? I mean, my too. Did you message Lou Pop? Yeah, she do, True Slayer. She do. I can't really believe these people believe her. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they believe her. Like I this is the truth, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. For real. I know that there's naive people in the world. But I never in my life thought it was this many naive people in the world. Them people that be over there is dumb as a box of fucking rocks. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. I'm telling you, Cindy. Me too. Me too. No, I don't. I would never do. I would never do my people like that. I wouldn't even try to play them type of games. Lord, please tell me Lala is not helping her sew those raggedy wigs on. Lala rocking the babies to sleep. Lala is changing the diapers. Mm-hmm. Where is the dog? He said he got his dog. If he ain't said nothing else, he said he got his dog, Cindy. If he ain't said shit else, we know he got a dog. But we do not know if he have kids. Hey, T Nice. Yep. So we know Ebok good. Ebok eating good, getting rubbed good. Ebok going to the doctor. Janelle might as well give us some content on Ebok shit. Take him to his vet visits and shit. Um, you know what I'm saying? Just show us Ebok shit. We don't mind. I love dogs. So she won't let you show the babies. Blink twice, Lala, if you're sick of being on mommy duty. She is. Child, those people are from the underbelly of society. I don't know where they from, but they definitely ain't from here. They ain't from here. Now and then they always want to use that whole what's that belly crawler term, baby? Hmm. Baby. Maybe that's his way of letting us know those even and not even dowels. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, like, I don't even like making that, that assumption that they not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but maybe they're not his. Okay. That's what I took from it. Like, maybe they're not his. They kept so excited for Ebok to start school soon. He gonna start training. Well, I wonder who the trainer. Cause baby, you know what I'm saying? Like if you listen, let me play it again. If you listen to him, it more so sounds like they not his. Shit, what did I say to that? Photos. Yeah, yeah. Let me play this again.
in my relationship with God, but I wouldn't mind a nice feminine energy.
Oh.
Good. Me too.
You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Okay.
I mean, listen to how he said it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So you're like a family man. Okay. What about him doing toy drives in Staten Island?
What y'all think? That was given. That made my damn kids. Made my turn. I ain't the pappy. That's what it's given. Look.
What's your stance on relationships?
Wow.
Right to it.
You like longevity? You date for marriage, or you just like to play?
right now I'm focused on work and my relationship with God, but I wouldn't mind a nice feminine energy.
Oh.
Good. Me too.
You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Okay.
Ooh, not the laugh before, not the laugh after.
Yeah.
Rewind.
You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Ooh. I gotta see it one more time.
Yeah.
One more time. Yeah.
You got kids?
I got a French bulldog.
Okay. You want kids?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean,
So you're like a family man. Okay. What about him doing toy drives in Staten Island?
Mm. What you said? He laughed before. He laughed after. Like he said, Ebok the number one in his life. Now that she thought, now that she thought she was fake scammed by BMW, girl, that girl is lying. First of all, let me keep it a buck with y'all. Alley Financial is for bad credit. They'll give you a car with bad credit. Because in 2019, I got my Honda Elantra 2019 model off the lot with them. Interest high as hell. Okay. They will give anybody a car. So at the end of the day, she did not go through BMW. She went through Alley Financial. And yeah, she's going to be shopping again. But that's so stupid because, first of all, when you do a voluntary repossession, you have to pay. If the car doesn't sell for what it's supposed to, you still gotta pay that. That still goes on your credit. So I don't know what she called herself doing, baby. If you got to downgrade, just downgrade. You ain't got a lot of us. You ain't got to lot of kick it. Oh, she definitely getting ready to spaz out because he acknowledged the dog, but not the twins, and working around all those beautiful ladies. Yes, she is. She can't handle stuff like that. Sorry, she cannot. She cannot, and she already feel like when you joking, it's real. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Dogs can't go to school. Yes, they can. They can go to training, Terry. He's grinding hard for him at Ebot. Do they have doggy school? Yeah, they do. It's just dog training. He was giving that chick the googly eyes. John, if Johnny don't do nothing, he gonna look at a woman. Y'all see he didn't put no paint on. Roz, you on it? You on his shit today, ain't it? Exactly my thoughts just a few minutes ago. What's Patricia's address? I live in the not you finna go ring her bell. Because I definitely think that's where she at. Mm-hmm. That's a shame. The dogs first, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then y'all know that nigga know how to make her mad. He really do. He probably don't even fucking care if she come out and say stuff about him. Like he just, I mean, sometimes you just give up and you just don't. Just go say what you gonna say and get it the fuck over with. You know, Cindy. Oh, for real, I don't think that could happen. Google say they married with twins. Shut, Rod, shut up. Is you for real? He said he sure did. He said he working his relationship with God, baby. Not Briana. Is that why Bri all into God now? Bri is all into God when something is wrong, and that's kind of her problem. You have to be into God all the time, baby. Not when just something is wrong, even when it's going good. Okay, he deserves the praise when it's going bad and when it's going good, because you're gonna praise him in advance because you know he's gonna turn the bad around. But Brianna is only focused on God when things are bad, and that's why things not gonna go right. Yes, he did laugh. This was a skit actually. This is on Country Wayne's channel. That was a skit he just did last week. Veronica says when she was on live that day when he came in and asked her where was Jasir, she said on the couch because he kept crying, but that girl wasn't mentioned. Hmm. Oh y'all, excuse me. Earlier today, I seen this video. Okay, Matu. I seen this video of these dogs. And I mean these dolls. Look at me talk about dogs. Oh shit. These dolls, and they was laughing, their feet was kicking, they was giggling, they was moving. I was like, this is real. So she already played with them dolls when she was with Robert, so I could just imagine. She blowed on it, but she even bought the supplies to make that booger butter. Yeah, she did. She bought the supplies. I remember the jogging suits and everything. When they was buying that stuff, I knew exactly. I'm in Atlanta, y'all. So I knew exactly where they was when they was buying the jogging suits to go just put to stamp Lavoyalty on it. I knew exactly where they were. So when they said they was $25 a piece, that's true. You that's true. It's a lot of it's a lot of shops down here where you could do that at. That's what I think, Miss Ashley. I think that they really are not his. I think that she was doing him and maybe the deacon and maybe Sleepy. Let me stop at the same time. So who knows? Considering everything she expressed about him in anger, it raises the question of why she would choose to reconcile with him when there appears to be no love there. Exactly. That's a great question. Miss Jazz, you're gonna have to come up here today, one of these days, because you said some good stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why. As far like why she be trapping these people with these babies when you see that there's no love there. What is you doing? What is you doing? Because you got at the end of the day, daddy can leave. Mama's babies, daddy's babies. You're gonna be stuck with them all the time. Sounds like the same script when he was selling Brie on that Valentine's Day live. Mm-hmm. When she was asking was he gonna pay for her nails, I bet he didn't. He was in it for Brie money. He definitely scored. He did. Mm-hmm. And oh my god. Wait, the interview. Yeah. Yeah, that was last week. Truth Slayer. That's on it's actually a skit, y'all. It's not an interview. It's a skit. It's one of Country Wayne skits. I got a French bulldog while he's telling it. I'm saying it. That's why she can't keep a man because she clingy and always complaining. She's a narcissist. She buy niggas for control. She do. And that's why she can't. Like, she got to know everything. She got to know the code to the phone. She got to know where you going, who you working with, why you working, why y'all doing the skit together, why y'all doing TikToks together. She got to know it all. She is very clingy. And I know that shit is overwhelming. Like, ugh, it's ugly. I don't, mm-mm. What was the purpose of not claiming them? He's a weirdo. That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you got to pay attention. You got to read between the lines. They might not be his. They might not be his so much the reason that, because y'all know they lit them comments up. They lit them comments up under Country Wayne. So at the end of the day, he might already let them know we're not together. I'm not with her. Don't tie me to her. Bree, go get your white Chrysler Pacifica back because I know they couldn't sell it. She better do something. She's probably paying for that too, Tisa. When they can't sell the car for what they were supposed to, you gotta pay that. Can't get right. Brianna Battle gonna have to settle for a 1992 Dodge Caravan. She better go on back and get it white. Terry, the color is white. She seems to like white. I know that's right. Why should he care if she says something else? What's been said has been said. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But when she said all that shit, they both playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it. She saw all the red flags. He saw them too. When she first said all that shit, and then she came back and said, "Oh, my supporters was taking it too far, and I didn't mean it like that, and I meant he spit like this when he was talking." If you're gonna do, when she did all that and she recanted what she said, I would have been gone, deuces. He should have been gone. I wouldn't even gave her another chance to tell some more stories. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, RH mentally checked out. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. It don't matter. You know, they say when women mentally checked out, it's a wrap, but also with men. Also with men. Yeah, he probably telling KW that she lied on the truth and she lied on him. Cause guess what? She don't do skits with him no more. She don't do skits with Country Wayne no more. They let her ass go, didn't they? Hmm. She ain't make the cut. Yep, they are. You know what I'm saying? Even if you was asked on a skit, like, was you told? Do y'all think he was told to say no? Cause I feel like if they're impromptu, he could have said, "Yeah, I got twins." You know what I'm saying? Like I got two kids. They're actually twins. Why didn't he just say that? These motherfuckers they gonna make up something. Believe that. Believe that. Y'all, I don't be listening to them people, but y'all gonna hear them other people over there say that was a skit and he ain't said because they told him not to say he had kids. That told him that was his part. They girl bye. Okay, y'all. Your girl been on here for over 2 hours. Over 2 hours. I'm about to wrap it up. It's been fun. It's been real as always. Y'all had some great comments in here. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna let y'all say y'all last things while I play this music to take us out. There's a live with KW and RH, and Wayne was clowning Robert about how Bree treats him, and he was very jealous. I mean, it's undeniable. It's been seen. Mm-hmm. And in reality, Tisa Robert gonna always get the shit end of the stick because he was the best thing that happened to her, and she hates she let it go. He's gonna get the shit end of the stick, and I think at this point, Rob knows that he's okay with that. Um, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't no more she could say about him. So now she's on to the next. All right, y'all. We finna get out of here. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for the super chats that I did get. Thank y'all for the cash apps, the coffees. I haven't checked any of that, but if you sent them, I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. And this is how we finna get out of here.
Save 20 to 60% off other retailers' prices on brands you love at
And
Ross.
if people come in, y'all not gonna hear this part because I gotta take it out. Uh-oh. How do that? Thank you, Chosen. Good night, Miss Jazz. Thank you, Tisa. Absolutely. Miss White said, if all hearts and minds are clear, good night. Have a great night. Good night, Chosen. I'm sick of your stupid ass, and I know you're tired of me. Good night, Beverly. Recevia said, "Where is the birth certificate? If she is the receipt queen, John name should be on it. Period. We'll never see that." Good night, Miss Phelps. I need RH to sing this song. Good night, Miss Lisa. Good night, that one. Miss Lisa said, "Good night, everyone." Y'all like this song because usually the numbers will drop while the song playing at the end. Thank you, Robin. Good night, babe. Thanks, Miss Lisa.